Hello everyone, my name is Siti Annisa from the Mini German program. In this video, I will present a reading of a news article from Al Jazeera discussing how Vladimir Putin maintains his strength in Russia during the ongoing war in Ukraine. Let's get started. How Putin Stays Strong in Russia 4 years into war in Ukraine by Yulia Shapovalova. Moscow, Russia. What was meant to be a swift military operation to topple the Ukrainian government and take control of the country has now dragged on for 4 devastating years. Russian President Vladimir Putin's promise to protect the people of Donbass, who according to him had been subjected to bullying and genocide by the Kiev regime for the previous 8 years, has meant that hundreds of settlements have been wiped off the face of the earth, and millions of lives have been broken in both countries. The quick victory that was assured in 2022 did not happen. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky did not flee his country, and since then, Russia has been bogged down in what increasingly appears to be an endless conflict. 4 years on, Russia remains firmly on a military footing, reorienting its economy towards weapons production. Western sanctions are hitting harder than before, while Ukraine's attacks on Russian military and energy facilities are causing significant damage. Social anxiety is rising too. Activists report hundreds of cases of domestic violence and attacks involving soldiers returning from the front line. Still, life in Russia's big cities seems to be the same. Most people we tried to speak to in the streets of Moscow were unwilling to comment on the war, at least on camera. However, many of those we interviewed said that their lives had not changed much despite growing prices and the wave of sanctions and restriction on Russia. The main message from the Kremlin to the Russian people remains the same: the West is the enemy. The government assures Russians that external enemies are to blame for all the difficulties that are gradually mounting. The enemies want to destroy Russia, divide it, and take away its natural resources. Official television channels promote the narrative that war is an integral part of Russian identity. Similar ideas are introduced in school. Media outlets tell people that Russia is winning, as it always does. Ukraine will collapse, Western unity will fracture, and price growth in the country will slow down. People just need to be patient, united, and must support the government, because the alternative is worse. Russian channels never show how hundreds of thousands of people, including young children, women, and the elderly, in Kiev, Kharkiv, and other Ukrainian cities, are surviving without power, water, or heat in the freezing cold.